Hey guys, it's your boy Sayun, and it's official. Officially, Ghost Frontline 2 have announced that Dushevnaya, a new elite doll, is coming to the global server. She's basically our ice support. We were kind of wrong on Resi. We thought Resi is going to be coming out because of the rumors, but nope, Dushevnaya is coming out. So in this video, I'm just going to react to the PV, and after that, I'll show you guys my analysis that I found from the CN server and whether you should prove for Dushevnaya or not. Okay, right, so we have Somi. Honestly, when Maki first came out in the global server, we all thought that Dushevnaya was going to come out with Maki. Oh my god, she's a Chunibyo. She's a Chunibyo. Oh god, she's a Chuni. Oh shit. Shit goes down. Oh. Ouch. Wow, she's walking on roads. Damn. Okay, we have a bit of skill breakdown. We have Daybreak. But this is just that basic attack, right? Oh, mechanical fits. Oh god. She has a crossbow too. Signature weapon. Looks good, honestly. This is the out, right? Which is a buff. A single target attack and her AoE attack as well. Here comes our Chuni. She kind of looks like Jojo. Damn, she can fight. Wait, how do they pronounce her name? Dushevnaya? Am I pronouncing her name right? Oh shit. New character. A rifle user. Alright, let's go into the CN analysis. So for polling opinions, for free to play, it's most likely a skip or V0. If you want to invest in the ice team, V0 for sure. But the breakpoints are V1, V3, and V6. But honestly, V0 is good enough. She's pretty complete at V0. She does get a buff in the future, which we won't get at the start when she first comes out. Pulling for the future is obviously not recommended because when she get buffed, then maybe you can consider her. If you're pulling because it's a waifu, sure, go ahead. For the weapons though, I would say it's skippable, honestly. Especially if you're free to play, I don't think you really should pull for the weapon. But if you're pulling, I would say dupes is more important than the weapon because you're basically okay with Arcana or Somerset. For the pros in this character, her passive basically gives an unconditional 10% buff to all allies, and it also buffs the allies' ice damage by 10%. She has a skill that applies Frost Tiles, which helps on a phase strike. She has action support, and her common key is pretty universal. You can kind of like slap the common key to anyone because it basically helps the elemental damage. For cons though, she's not really that good outside of an ice team. She also has pretty weak single target and AoE damage. I mean, usually when a unit have like good AoE, they have like a lot of AoE skills, right? But she's kind of like in between. She has AoE, she has single target, but she's not really like good at both. And for the damage buff, honestly, you can replace her with someone like Cheetah, and you know, Cheetah can buff your entire team, so you don't really need her to buff your entire team. So I'm just going to highlight the passive, which I think is the important part, which is the buffing your entire allies by 10%, increase ice damage by 10%, as well as her future buff, which is the expansion key. It basically gives her more damage, more freezing damage, and her common key, which is attack plus 5%, it gives you basically improves the damage by 10% for elemental attacks if the enemy is like, if the enemy cannot move or less movement than the wearer. So you kind of want to slap this on people who can move like a bit more, but usually bosses, they can't move that much. So as for the tier list, I'm going to show like 3 tier lists. I'm going to start with Shiyue's tier list, one of the popular guide maker, and I'm starting out with an old tier list right now. So this old tier list, we have Dush at tier 1. So when she kind of first released, she's already pretty decent because she fits in the ice team, but in the future she is still tier 1 because she's not as good as like the future support like Vector, which is the burn support. Vector is just too good, but Dushevnaya is pretty good for ice support, and she's the only ice support, so she is still considered tier 1 in Shiyue's tier list. For the skill rotation and weapons, she starts, this person recommends ultimate, skill 3, skill 3, skill 2, skill 3, skill 3, and ultimate again. For the weapons, I said it before, basically Arcana or Somerset signature is fine, the Macchiato weapon is fine, although I don't think anyone is going to give Macchiato weapon to Dushevnaya. As for the team comp, the more premium team comp for ice, you can slot in Maki, Swoomy, Dush, and then QJ, and then your 5th is like a flex. But if you don't have QJ, you can slot in Lotta because Lotta does ice damage as well. Next, I'm gonna show you reTempest tier list, and this is once again an old tier list when Kukai first came out. So you can see here, reTempest doesn't rate Dushevnaya really highly. He's tier 3 at this tier list, and in the future, the latest tier list with Springfield and everyone, she is still tier 3, so she basically didn't change. I'm not sure if like this person rates Dushevnaya after the buff, but it seems like Dushevnaya to this person's opinion or eyes is not that good. As for Waaa's tier list, you can see that Dushevnaya is tier 1 as a support. So this person rates Dushevnaya slightly higher than the reTempest, but the note this person wrote under Dushevnaya is basically saying that Ice team is not as strong as the other teams, especially like Hydro, Koro, Burn teams. They are all pretty much stronger than Ice team in general, unless in the future where we have like more Ice units. So that's one thing to take note. As for the investment, you can see that in terms of investment value, was investment suggestion is that, well, there's no Dushevnaya here. So this person is basically saying you can basically skip Dush, but my suggestion is if you want to build an ice team, you can at least go for V0. As for team comps, if you go for the ice team comp, which is over here, you can see here that we have Maki, Dush, Tololo, Kukai, Springfield. So this is the future CN tier list. The future is obviously Springfield is too broken and Kukai is too broken, and Tololo pairs with Springfield. So honestly, the ice team comps in the future, honestly, it's just Dush and Maki. That's about it. As for Prydwen's tier list, they recently updated their tier list, so they have a new tier list, and Dushevnaya is rated as tier 1 under boss fight. I just want to put it down here that it's under boss fight, but I'm pretty sure under other categories as well, she'd probably be like pretty high up as well. Honestly, tier 1, I would say. So other supports, Prydwen rates Machete higher, probably because Kukai is so strong, but I wonder why Klukai is just VTO1 here, but probably because it's V0. If it's V3, then it's probably like tier 0. So in conclusion, she is our premium ice support. Ice is probably gonna be like our strongest team right now, but in the future, once the electric, once hydro, once burn corrosion team comes out, then ice team will slowly fall off. And right now she doesn't have her expansion key, so in the future she does get a buff, but right now we're basically gonna get like a GIMP version of Dushevnaya. So that's my conclusion. And before I end it off, I would like to talk about the CN banner timeline. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of people are wishing for Klukai, and some people are trying to go for V3 Klukai, and to get V3 Klukai it's roughly like 440 pulls guaranteed. And the number of banners we have before Klukai, it's kind of unknown right now, because honestly we thought Resi is going to come out, but it apparently is not. It's Dushevnaya, but honestly they could always go Dush and then Resi, Lena, Jianyu, Xiaohui, then Klukai. Or they could just skip to Klukai, and then there will be like no wait at all. That would be... I don't think Klukai is going to come so early. I think Klukai is going to come at half anniversary at least. So there will be like maybe four banners before Klukai comes. So if you have to save for Klukai, you want to get V3 Klukai, you probably have like 3 or 4 banners. That's my guess. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If it helps you, like and subscribe. If you guys have any comments, any questions, let me know down below. I know this video is a bit shorter than my Diane video because I wanted to do a quick overview instead of like a more in-depth analysis. If you guys have any question, leave it down below. If you guys have anything you don't agree with me, you can comment down below as well, and I will respond to it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Goodbye.